So I said I was going to do a video on how to sand a base like this. So here it is. This is just a regular plastic clear disc that Tillis comes with. You can do this. I've done this on the Show Jumping Warm Blood mold with his full, the full base that he's on. I've done it with a Ruffian base. So you can do this with pretty much any base. It's very professional looking. It just cleans up the look a lot nicer than just having the clear disc. And also, I've noticed the clear disc, the other bases, they get all sorts of paint and stuff on them, and it just looks a lot nicer. And also, with any horse really, and especially him, since he's in like his dressage pose, if you were going to use him for performance, it would either blend into any ring kind of material you were using, and also for halter, he looks like he's in a ring. So that's a lot nicer. So basically what I did was I took him off and set him aside on a clean cloth, when he was dry, of course. And I did his while I was on his base coat, and I hadn't done the pastels yet. I usually do not do that. I usually do them after I'm done with the horses. But basically what I did was I used an old paint tray. Don't use a paint tray you're currently using for your acrylics or pastels, because the glue will get into that stuff. So I used an old paint tray, and I just have Elmer's school glue, washable, safe, non-toxic, whatever. And I put a little dab of that, and I use a very old brush, or like just a basic brush like a kid would get in their painting stuff. And I add water to it, and I water it down enough, and I just brush it on. And I let it sit for about 10 seconds. And then what I have here is, this is sanded.
Daddy, I'm riding tomorrow.
Alright, baby.
Okay, so I'm going to wear my gloves, his shorts, and his belt.
Okay. Sorry guys, my brother, he found riding clothes, and he's extremely excited to go ride my horse. It's storming though, so it's not going to happen. This has little things like shells and stuff in it, and I think this came from an actual beach, but you can use any sort of sand. You can get sand at AC Moore in like bags and stuff. And so I let the glue sit on for about 30 seconds, and then I sprinkle this. I set the stand in the tray. I sprinkle this on with my fingers, or like if you have a spoon. And let that kind of adhere for about another 10 seconds, and then tap it, and turn it, like hold it with the little peg and tap it so the sand comes off. And make sure you get around the edges. Now I kind of messed up a little where his hoof goes, but that's alright because it's not really that noticeable. And if there's any areas that like completely came off, you can go back and touch those up with more glue and sand. You don't want to you can't really do another layer because it will start to look really clumpy and yucky. And I have not sealed his stand yet, but I usually seal it with this Royal Coat Decoupage High Gloss Finish. You could use any brand. But and you can primer the stand first. You don't really have to, but you can. And you can do it with pebbles as well. I have a horse that has pebbles on his stand. So you can get creative with that. You can put little pieces of grass, like little tufts of grass and stuff. I've seen that before. I've seen some really elaborate ones. I just usually do the sand, but you can do whatever. You can get creative with that one. And that's how I did that, guys. And I think this is about it for tutorials for this week. And there's going to be a bunch based on this horse, and because he's the only one that I have completely finished at the moment to show you guys on. There's going to be a bunch on him, and so look for those, guys. Bye. Thank you for watching.